everybody. This is Shelia of the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm really happy to introduce a very special episode this morning with EJ, who'll be on later. This episode is being brought to you by Evertote and Hearthside Craftworks, because we are going to give you our review of using the Hearthside Craftworks lap stand. A little bit of background. About 3 months ago, I placed an order to Evertote for a Hearthside craft stand, a lap stand, table stand. I had been ogling it for a long time when Caroline did her Evertote videos, and I really admired the quality of the craftsmanship that I could see from the video. I loved how it worked. It just looked easy to use. And I have been on a quest for a really good lap stand now for a while. An expensive quest, but a quest. And this one looked like it had all the features that I had determined were important to me from my prior experiments, I guess, at this point. So today's episode is a special review of the Evertote Hearthside Craftworks lap stand, table stand. We are introducing this with a kind of a quick unboxing where we took the pieces out of the box and assembled the lap stand. So Caroline gifted us with the lap stands, one for each of us. We were so excited, so excited. So the first video you're going to see, or the first piece you're going to see, is our unboxing. It was a classic Shelia and EJ adventure. It was easy. The entire video, from the point when we started to the point where we ended, was about 15 minutes. That's really how long it took us to assemble the stand for the first time. It comes with everything you need to get started. You get the two legs of the stand, so to speak, a 20-inch scroll bar and 4 knobs, all of the kind of screwy things that you need. And it was, like I said, it took us 15 minutes, and neither of us are particularly agile at putting things together. At least I'm not. I can attest to that. Hi, everybody.
We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia, and we're back. Or we're here.
Yeah.
It's sort of back for us. But
yes,
we're here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a little extra.
This is an extra, Sunshine Stitchers extra.
Yes.
Did we say we are the Sunshine Stitchers?
Hi, everybody. We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
It takes a minute, you hear?
Yeah, I know. Because we have something really, really special to share with you today. And we are unbelievably excited about this.
Yes. I
have been buying from Evertote now for a while, and I've talked about Roxy Floss, is a kind of a co-creator with Evertote. I love their videos, Carrie absolutely. And Caroline.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's so many things that they're doing right. They're
correct.
Based in Canada. One of the businesses associated is called Hearthside Craftworks. Carolyn's husband is that business.
Correct.
And he makes lap stands, floor stands, scroll rod frames.
Correct.
And I had, so Carolyn and I have been talking, and Caroline asked if we would be willing to do a review.
And we said yes.
And we can say yes fast enough. because we both have
Yes.
wanted the lap stand.
Absolutely.
But we have our box here.
You want to do that part again?
No, that's good. Hearthside Craftworks. We're good. We're good. Because I want to get into the box. This box.
She's been itching to get into this box.
So the box arrived at this point in time last week.
Yes.
I opened it up and then we both said, no, let's do an unboxing. I said,
Yes.
okay. So I folded the top up.
We didn't look at it.
Didn't look at it.
So
And
now.
then just as you were leaving, you were standing behind the chair that I set the box on. And she's opening up the box and looking in the box. I said, get out of that box. I said, I have to talk to you the way I talk to Joe Robinette. Get out of that
I was just trying to peek a little
Yeah,
bit.
get out of that box. Same tone, same everything.
So,
Oh, we're it's a stormy day here.
stormy.
But see, the light might go out, but the phone won't.
That's true.
So we're going to keep persevering.
Yes.
And if it does, will that go off?
It's a laptop, so it'll be
Oh,
fine.
that should be fine too. It's just going to be that kind of. We're going to keep persevering.
We are. We were so excited.
Yes, but we said we're going to wait until we had a good afternoon, which
Yes.
is today. And I can't wait. I can't wait. This is like crazy.
Spooky.
Yes. It's been stormy here all week.
Yes.
And today is this moment in time is the first that it's been where the power has been kind of like up and down, up and down. So,
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead.
let's not waste any time.
All right. So now we are going to assemble it. All right. This is just an info. All right, so let's see. It should be very easy, right?
Yep.
So,
But first, let's take the knobs off the ends because you're going to have to remove the knobs to put the ends in the holes.
yes. While she does that over there, I'm gonna do this over here. This is the nut. Okay. Ooh, the nut, the washer, it has two washers, the spring, heavy duty spring, and then this thing right here. Oh, this was what makes it turn.
Yes, which
Nice.
is what makes these lap stands really nice. The rotation on these is amazing.
I've seen Carolyn use it in her
Yeah,
when she does she did a vlog style.
yeah.
All right, I think that's what's gonna take the longest, is unscrewing everything, but it's nicely packaged, I have to say.
Yeah.
Nicely packaged. All right. And then we have our knobs. Okay. Oh man. So this is the what? What size is this?
16, I think.
Really? It doesn't look like 18. What's the other one? Get the other ones?
They're the same size.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it comes with a set of knobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are
Yeah,
small.
so these are 16. These are 18. It has to be when it's smaller than the other.
It comes standard with 16.
Okay.
And then I ordered smaller ones. We'll measure them later. Okay. So.
It comes standard. Okay. We're good. Now, you gotta take that part off.
No.
this. Okay. All right, here we go. So you have different lengths. There you go. And different sizes. I think I like to have it maybe on the lower end.
Okay, I got that there.
So it has washer, spring, washer, screw. I may be doing this wrong.
I'm making sure I'm putting them.
Oh, it needs to be on the inside. I am doing this wrong.
I have a washer. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I'm trying to decide if I had a washer here.
There it is, okay. It should be done on the inside. Boom, perfect. Maybe I want it lower.
I'm trying to make sure I put them in on the same hole. Okay, we're getting there.
Listen. It takes a minute for us. Where'd that come from? Oh, here.
Yeah.
I need to take it out. Okay. Okay. It's this way. Boom. That's what I was doing wrong. Yep.
This happens when I'm trying to do something with my left hand when you're right-handed. Doesn't work. There you go.
Let me see. How did I do that? Did I mess it up?
No, this
It needs to be on the outside.
goes in the inside. This
goes where?
goes here. Yeah, you had that right.
Yeah.
This
Goes.
where's the other one?
I took it out.
Ooh. I don't think this is working. I don't think we want to do this one.
No, not really. What the? Hold on. Place the extended bar on the carriage hole. Make sure the square shoulder matches with the square hole in the middle of the stretcher bar. Where's your hole? Oh, the hole needs to be out here. Clearly, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes?
Yes. Yes. And now just put your washer.
There you go. Washer, spring,
Washer.
washer,
Screw.
screw. Okay. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 from the bottom. 1, 2 from the bottom. So this stick is on the outside. 2 from the bottom.
Maybe what we'll do is send this to Caroline. Say, did we do this right?
Look at you!
Did we do this right?
It looks good.
It's not super secure yet, but
Good job, Shelia. It looks good. Hold on. I can put mine in. Good job, Shelia. That looks great.
okay. Okay. And we got this.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Get yours. Take your knobs off the end of the scroll rod. And for now, we'll just stick it in and in, just to top one. Yeah.
Let's move it, tilt it around that way, back, so we can screw. It's really a one-person job, but EJ is special. Listen, it takes a minute, but when I get it,
It's done.
it's done. There you go.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
And basically, when we get ready to attach our pieces to it, you baste the
The fabric.
fabric to the cloth, and it holds it in place. And there, in a matter of minutes, it's
Listen,
really, it took us
it really-
15 minutes
and out of the box.
out of the box.
Actually, it took us less.
Less than that,
It did.
but I'll give it 15
Okay.
to have it assembled. Look at that.
Good. You make sure you put it in the right hole. It sure looks good to me.
Yep, that looks good.
And then you can adjust it higher or lower.
Yep, and I ordered extra scroll rods, different lengths, so that it'll be, you know, shorter length. And I got some extra knobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
There you go.
yep, we're good.
I think we're good.
Very nice.
Yes.
So, I think it was an accurate portrayal of Shelia and EJ trying to assemble something. But it's assembled.
It's a symbol. It's
And
perfect.
it works.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see.
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You can stitch. Do, do, do. Okay.
Very nice. All right,
looks
so
really good.
we'll be back to you because now we're going to go use them for a bit.
Yes.
And then we'll come back and let you know how it is to actually work with them. Bye.
So what I'm going to do in this part of the video is to show you a little bit more slowly how to put the lap stand together. You'll see I have mine, I've been using it, so I did not take it apart. I just took apart half of it. So I could show you how easy it is to assemble it more slowly. I'm also going to show you how easy it is to attach a fabric to the scroll rods, and then I'll show you how I've been using it. And I think that's it that I will be showing you. EJ will then show you how to assemble the lap stand and table stand to use with a lock frame Q-snap adapter. We each have one, we purchased one, but EJ uses hers more than I do because I really like the scroll, but I have it in case. So right now I'm going to show you how to assemble the scroll frame. So what you have, so again, I'm slightly ahead because I do have a piece that was already on there. So you can see it's already been assembled and I've been working on this. So when it comes to you in the box, of course, you'll have all your pieces. So we have here the leg of the stand and a washer. I'm going to put the washer onto the big long screw, and you put that screw in. I will then put the leg on. Hopefully I'm putting it on in the matching hole. Yes. Make sure it's even. We did that a couple of times. In the end, our lap stands were not even. Then attach the mechanism that will hold the, did I do that right? No. Sorry. Put on the piece that will hug, there we go. Put on the piece that will hug the scroll rod. Not gonna cut this, so you can see, put on the piece. This is the piece that hugs the scroll rod. You can see how it's been built, so it will hug the side of the scroll rod. That means you've got a very firm fit. There actually is a washer that goes there. Oh, I have the washer there. That's why I'm confused. Okay, yeah. There's a washer that goes in. Then you hug the side of your scroll bar. Then you attach the part that actually fits into the leg. Then you put the leg on. There you go. Now we're going to add another washer, the spring mechanism, and the screw that kind of holds it all together. And you just tighten that. Just tighten that. Now I'm not going to make this super tight because I'm not going to waste your time watching me tighten the screw. And there it is, fully assembled. What I love about this scroll rod is that you can turn the entire thing 360 degrees. So it doesn't matter how I'm working on this. When I need to get to the back to tie off a thread, it's just so easy to do. The height of this, again, can be from 5 inches to 13 inches. This one is set high enough so that I can have it across my lap and still be able to move it comfortably. This piece is on an 18-inch scroll bar. That's a little snuggish, but it's an 18-inch scroll bar, and this is just maybe a little snug piece of fabric for it. But I really wanted to put this piece on the scroll rod to use. And I should tell you what this is. This is This Juneteenth Day by Shaded Stitchery here. I did a middle start. I don't even know if this is right side up. Well, you're looking at the back. There you go. I did a middle start, and again, what you can do on a scroll rod, I just found the middle of the fabric before I put it on the scroll rods themselves. And I have enjoyed, this was actually a restart because I found that when I was working with this and deciding what piece I wanted to put on the scroll rod, I had decided that I wanted to put this on there, and I found a piece of fabric. I pulled all new threads. Yeah, I had already started this. So this was a restart. But with the other one, when I found it, I had started in the upper left-hand corner, and I really enjoyed doing this start as a middle start. So, oh, but you can see I put it down like normal. This is now sitting actually on the side of the chair, but it would be on the chair. And you can see how comfortable that would be for me to work with. I am a two-handed stitcher, which means that I put the piece, my needle goes down from this chair is wide enough, that's what it is. I put the needle down from the top and then push it back up on the other side of the fabric with the other hand. So I'm pushing through, going down, coming around, and coming back up from the other side. So I'm a two-handed stitcher. It actually helps to reduce a little bit of the motion on my shoulders so I don't tire when I'm stitching, because I'm not doing a lot of underneath motion. My left hand is doing all the underneath motion. So anyway, so this is the fully assembled piece. And you can see how sturdy this is. It's really easy to use. Again, the length, and again, this is an 18-inch scroll bar. The width of your scroll bar will determine the width of the piece itself to fit over your lap, and it ships with a 20-inch scroll bar. This happens to be 18 because I purchased extra scroll bars. So this is an 18 and it fits fine. It ships with the 20-inch, and you'll see that in a second. And you can buy smaller width ones, which would be great if I was working with it on a table, and for smaller pieces, which I do. I bought these because I do plan to use this a lot. I used it for a bit and immediately went back out to Evertote and purchased more scroll rods. Very happy with that. So let me get this piece out of the way, because I do want to show you how easy it is to get your fabric on the scroll rod itself. As many of you may be familiar, I also use other scroll rods that have the little pins in them, which I love. I love those as well. I have used back in the day, I had, and I still have it, it's in the garage. I think it was American Dream products, wood floor stand, beautiful piece of furniture. I mean, the thing is beautiful. It also uses the kind of scroll rods where you attach your fabric by basting. But back then, I don't know, it just seemed to be arduous process for me. So I'm going to show you how easy it is, to attach a piece of fabric. Now I've already threaded my needle again because I did not want to waste your time, the painful process of watching me thread a needle. And this needle, I just threaded it with sewing thread, because I happened to have changed the bobbin recently on my sewing machine, so I had a nice length of sewing thread left. This is one side of this piece, and this is September's Revenge, which was the sampler September piece that was issued by Evertote. So I thought it would be fitting that I put it on the scroll rods for the Hearthside Crafts lap stand, table stand. So you can see I've got this piece attached. It's been basted on, very simply basted on. I basted it close to the edge of my fabric. This fabric was already serged, so I used that as a guide. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just laying it down on the table for a bit. Here is the other scroll bar. I'm going to place it so that this end is at the edge of the fabric. So it will go on so that it will roll from the inside. So I did this primarily to make sure that I was actually basting it on in the right direction, because many of you who have watched our videos, those of you who know me in real life know that if I have a choice, two options of a way to do something, I will pick the more difficult, if not wrong way first. So I'm trying to avoid that on this video. My setup doesn't allow me to show you tabletop, so I'm going to attempt to do this by holding it in the air. Awkward as I don't know what, but so I'm going to, so I have my knotted long length of thread here, which, and again, this is the, actually is the selvage edge of the fabric. I'm lining the edge of my fabric up with the edge of the tape because I know that this piece of fabric is also 20 inches. I'm just going to anchor. I have a knot at the end of this thread, and I'm just going to hope through this that it does not. It's a long length. Yeah, it's a long length. This is longer than anything I would ever try to stitch with for sure. So I've pulled it through with the knot, and I've sort of anchored the thread a little bit just because that's what Shelia does. And then she's going to wrap the thread around the bottom of the scroll bar so it gets tangled. And then we're going to pull it through. Okay. And again, I'm just telling you, normally this would be done, you know, with it not held in the air. Oh, you know, this would be less difficult if I pinned it first. So excuse me for a second while I go get my pins. See, I told you, if there's an easy way or a hard way to do something, I'm going to pick the hard way. This is so much easier if you pin it first. I'll be right back. So what we're going to do first is just pin the fabric in place. Just so I only need like 2 or 3 pins. And I'm just putting these pins in to hold it. And I recommend doing this even if you're not trying to hold it up in the air to attach it. Oh my gosh. When I did the other side, I pinned the other side first before I stitched it on. Now, see, I can hold it up in the air. And the only thing I have to worry about now is getting my long thread hung up on the bottom of the piece. So, all right, here we go. So now we're going to, I'm just following. So this was a Zweigart based fabric. A Zweigart based fabric. I know that because of the orange thread. Zweigart based fabrics, I think all have an orange thread. It's kind of like their signature. I am making sure that the edge of the fabric is right at the bottom of the wood right here. So it's a nice comfy little fit right there. And again, if I was doing this normally, not holding it up in the air, it would not look as awkward. Trust me. And it would have been done by now. Okay, so okay, there we go. Alrighty. I'm just sticking the pin in. I think I'm probably giving myself about an inch for each basting stitch. An inch-ish. So I'm just going to go across the top. And again, I am following the following the Zweigart orange stripe. About an inch. And I'm just going across, just basting that thread in there. Basting the fabric to I call it the flap. I'm sure there's a far more technical, more accurate term, but I'm just calling it the flap. And again, they're about an inch apart. It's just a simple basting move. So it knotted. All right, we'll take a little extra anchor in there since it knotted. Because I'm not cutting it out. All right, here we go. That has been re-anchored in there. And we're gonna keep coming across about an inch apart. I think you can see, yeah, you can see my progress here. Alrighty, now that my thread has gotten a little shorter, it's a little easier to work, easier to work with. All right, I probably could have put an extra pin in this little area here. So definitely use more pins than I did. You know, when you make a video, you get a little more, I become conscious of time because, you know, it's nothing more boring than watching someone perform a repetitive task. Okay, we're coming to the end. Thank you for hanging in there with me, but I did want you to see that it really is easy. This really did not take long and would have been faster had I been, and I'm just gonna anchor the end here a little bit. And cut my thread. My assistant is asleep in the chair next to me, so I want to make sure that I put everything back, because if he wakes up and decides to supervise, I don't want anything here because he will pick up a pen in his mouth and walk off with it. It's like, oh, I have something to play with. How nice of her to give me new toys. All right, so that's that. And so now I have my fabric attached to my scroll rods. There you go. When I get ready to put this on the frame, which I will shortly, I will be good to go. Now, in the meantime, I am just going to roll these up like this. And I don't have them here, of course, but I'm just going to put a couple of rubber bands around that and keep that. I do have a project bag that I had made previously for another scroll rod piece that I had on a scroll frame. And I'm just going to put this in here. It actually fits in this bag along with the chart and floss. Look at the beautiful floss for this piece. This is all DMC, but look at those gorgeous colors. With the chart and the floss. And put it away. Now, and there you have it. That was the introduction to the Hearthside Crafts lap stand, table stand. I showed you how to put it together, and again, it really is a very straightforward process, really easy to put together. When you pay for it, it includes $300 shipping insurance, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. Just looking, I've made a couple of notes to see. So thank you, John. Thank you, Caroline, for treating us, and I love using the frame. So my review of the frame is that it is worth every penny. I have probably 4, maybe 5 different frames here, scroll rod type frames or lap stands. And I love this. I really do enjoy using it. I find the fact that it will flip, and it doesn't flip on you, you do have to turn it, that you can turn, you're not limited in the direction of where you turn your piece when you need to get on the back to start and end threads. I enjoy the ability to set various heights so that if I am working on a table, I can adjust the height when I put the piece on there and just sit here and work. I mean, I can see myself using it. Using it as a lap stand, I'm not small by anybody's, I weigh over 200 pounds, and most of it is between my knees and my waist, okay? So I got thighs. It fits very comfortably over my thighs. So for those of us who have thighs, it is a very comfortable fit. And again, the length of the scroll rod will determine how much you have on the side. And I do believe they make longer lengths. Again, it ships with a 20-inch rod. And this, I didn't mention this before, but this piece is, yes I did, this piece is sitting on the 20-inch rod. The piece that I currently have on the lap frame is an 18-inch rod, and it is fitting very comfortably because of all of the extra on the side. It just gives you a little bit of extra spacing on the side, which makes it fit really comfortably. So EJ will talk about her experience in using it. She uses it more again with the Q-snap frame, but it's a really good buy. It's a really good lap stand. And again, I'm speaking to you honestly as someone who has purchased multiple forms of lap stands and floor stands. this one is one that I really am enjoying using. And I will tell you, I will sometimes pick up this Juneteenth day to work on, even though it's not in my planner to work on, because it's just so easy to access, to just sit down, pick up the stand, set it across my lap, and just start to work. Yeah, I gotta say, that's important to me, to have this ease of access to the piece without putting it on the stand, blah, blah, blah. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. The shipping was great. It came very quickly. Again, the boxing, which you saw in our unboxing, was very straightforward, very easy. The first time we put together took about 15 minutes. As you can see, even though I got a little screwed up with my placement of my washer, when I was showing it to you, it still took me less than 5 minutes. So yeah, and as I get more comfortable with it going forward, I'm good. So I hope this demonstration and this review will be helpful to you. Again, let me show it to you. This is the Hearthside Craftworks lap stand, table stand, the 360-degree flip mechanism here. Again, this is why this the hug on the scroll bar is pretty important. It is anchored with that peg into the leg, and then you have the screw spring mechanism to kind of anchor it in place. The feet are substantial. It will not wobble on you. It will not shift on you. Yeah, this is an excellent product. So I suggest anybody who's looking for a really good lap stand, take a look at it online at evertote.ca. Take a look at it, read about it. I know that a couple of other Flosstubers have the lap stand and have given reviews of it. Watch them and make up your mind, because I found it's well worth it. As I said, I initially reached out to purchase it. Just a simple regular purchase through the website because I was interested in it after watching Caroline use it. Caroline also has a video on how to assemble it and attach the fabric, baste the fabric onto the scroll rods. So check that out. But I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's a good lap stand, folks. It's a really good lap stand. So now I'm going to turn it over to EJ, and so EJ, take it away.
Hi, I'm over at Shelia's, and we're having a stitchy day after filming. And I'm setting up my lap frame, my lap stand, and I wanted to show you how I set up my Hearthside Craftworks lap stand. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to turn this camera around, and then we're going to start stitching. See you later. All right. So I started working on it, and I'm like, let me film this. So Shelia's making us stuffed poblano peppers with turkey. It smells so good in here. So good. I've already set up one section or one leg. I'm gonna do the other leg. So we have, it's easy to set up. And put the screw. Yeah. The screw first. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Big screw. That goes there. Let me put it in the correct number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. Great. And it is going to be on my fourth hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a number. See? Okay. And then I'm going to screw in these pieces together. Washer. Spring. Washer. Wing nut. Screw it. You can still turn. They look good together. They're even. Because the first time I did it, I didn't count right. 1, 2, 1, 2, boom, boom. So, ready to move on to the top part. It's so easy. So, this is an extra bar that was purchased for the clamps for the Q-snaps or anything that has a Q-snap. What do you call that? What's the other one called? Roller frames?
Roller frame.
Yeah, depending on where you put these, you can hold a Q-snap or a roller frame. So, I like mine at the very top. Boom, boom, boom. And then you have these knobs. You know what that means? Something is ready.
No, the oven is ready.
Oh, the oven is warmed up.
Standing there.
Boom, boom, boom. Tighten it to your liking. I don't like it to move, so I tighten it pretty tight. Adjust as needed. Perfect. Boom. So now I'm ready to put on the clamps. I have a favorite spot. I like to work it on it because when I work on it because I use my bed. When I work on it in the bed, I like to work on this side. So I usually just put my clamps these two places. Boom, right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The seventh hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the seventh hole. You'll find your favorite spots, and also it adjusts to the width of your frames, Q-snaps and whatnot. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You see that? And then I have my stitching that I'm gonna work on today. Ooh. There it is. Boom, boom. So, I open up to make sure to go through the top and the side. Perfect. So that way, That way, it's comfortable. I can put on my lap, stitch two-handed, and we're good to go. So we decided to get together and talk about our experience.
Yes, exactly, because we've been working with the lap stand for a couple of months, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, really a couple of months. And so we wanted to give you our real, unadulterated response.
Correct. What do you think?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I am enjoying using it.
Mm-hmm.
I am finding that the size of the stand itself is very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
The sturdiness
Mm-hmm.
of it,
Mm-hmm.
the flexibility in terms of the being able to move it in depending upon the length of the scroll rod itself.
Correct.
The height adjustment to use it like at a table versus, or sometimes I'm sitting on my couch, I've got it kind of positioned across me, and I change the height to make it easy to work with my frame. Now I use it primarily with 11.
Go ahead. You use it?
Primarily with 11 by 11.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my scroll rod, I'm using it on the 22-inch scroll rod. That's because I'm staring at yours.
Yeah.
Thinking 11 by 11.
So pause.
So you can see the difference in how we have them set up. So this is the setup for a scroll rod, and I use the Hearthside Craftworks scroll rods on it. I mean, they're really easy to put together and use, and you saw me put mine together. You saw me put mine together in the video, and getting the sequence between the washer and the springs.
Yeah.
Took me a little bit, but you know, once you get it, and that's why I kept repeating the order.
Yeah.
I really like this frame.
And then myself, I like it too. And I primarily use it for Q snaps and roller frames. You can adjust these to the sides, top or bottom, whatever you need. I really do like it. And you're correct. I like the sturdiness. The it's not lightweight. It doesn't feel like it's going to break on you.
Exactly.
And I'm on my bed laying, and I have it wide enough to go over these hips. So yeah, and it's very comfortable. And it took me a little to figure out, okay, the positioning of it all, of how I want it to be most comfortable. And this is how I found it, and I've kept it for a while like that.
Yes. The other thing I wanted to point out is, you notice we moved this so you could see me.
Yeah.
While I'm talking, but you'll notice that this is now kind of horizontal. It has not shifted because the tightness. I have my tightness so that it will hold the position.
You're correct.
And yet, if I need to get to the back, it's easy for me to turn.
Yes.
And work with what, you know, my threads on the back, and then get it back to the front where I'm stitching from. So yes, we do enjoy, we appreciate Evertote and Hearthside Craftworks for gifting us these frames.
Yes.
We have both purchased additional pieces because once we started, we said, ooh.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yes. So the Q snap adjusters, the frame adjusters are additional. But it's well worth it.
Totally
it was really nice. It's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, we do give it a very high rating. I think now, as I mentioned, I've used a large variety of lap stands, table stands, and floor stands. And I give this one absolutely one of my highest ratings for ease of use, confidence, sturdiness over the ones that I've used. I don't find myself constantly tightening.
Correct. Correct. I don't either.
Which
If you find the right tension,
Yeah.
you're good.
You're good.
You're good.
you're good.
It's really good. It's
Yes.
really nice. And the craftsmanship is really like the holes fit
Yeah.
perfectly.
Perfectly. It's really good. So we want to thank
Thank you.
Evertoad and Hearthside Craftworks
Yes.
for gifting these to us.
Thank you.
And again, it started because I made an order and Caroline reached out. So,
I see.
and we want, and so this episode is being brought to you by Hearthside Craftworks by Evertoad,
Yes.
or at Evertoad.
At Everton.
At Evertoad.
Yes.
So again, thank you so much.
And if you're thinking of getting a lap stand, consider this one.
Yes, it ships quickly
Very
from
quick.
Canada.
Yes.
And you know the actual cost to those of us in the United States will vary depending upon the exchange rate with the Canadian dollar.
Correct.
So always bear that in mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
It was good. And if you have any questions, just email. They'll get right back to you.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So again, thank you,
Thank
and what a congratulations
Yes.
to John and Caroline.
Yes.
Excellent product. Totally.
Bye.
Bye. I know. I didn't know how to end
Yeah, I
it. It's
know. Okay. Good job. Very good. We love it.
Bye.